sloppy track here in Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Chicago Bears. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win. Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Williams from the gun on third down. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And he's going to have another. Let's jump back into the action with this defense up against a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. They run it again with Chubb. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is third down. Here's Chubb with the read option. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. Pressure gets there, and he goes down. Now, there's also a flag, but this might be on the offense anyway. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, actually, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Now Sanders. Short throw caught by Bowers. Called a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 27-yard line.
On play action, here's Sheduer. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. And Quentin Johnston was the intended target. 3rd down here.
It's 3rd down.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Las Vegas first down.
Sanders. That's caught. Jack Besh with it. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. A run straight ahead with Jeanty. And some room to maneuver. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Sanders. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive. Okay, time to hop back into this one. It's a red zone alert with a 1st and 10 upcoming down at the 13-yard line. Right back to Genty on 1st down. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another Las Vegas.
Here we go, set.
First down.
70,
First down, Las Vegas.
Ready, ready.
Here's Sanders. And that is caught. Touchdown. A long field ahead of this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the second quarter. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
They didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw is Sanders. Short throw caught by Bowers. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll return it to the 20. On 2nd down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. Moore, the man in motion. And trouble trying the middle here. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Nick Chubb from 17 yards out. And the Bears are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point.
A field goal attempt forthcoming, and it's an important one here, no doubt, in the third quarter of a tie ball game.
For the field goal, a 45-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they... A potential turning point in a one-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their second half lead? On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he takes this one in for this offense looking for 6 points. They are in the red zone as we'll get back into it here. 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st down, it's Genty. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. From the 5, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Genty. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Ashton Genty, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
The line prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Second and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. Looking deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Throwing is Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big fourth down call.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this is taken at the 23. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
And it's 3rd down.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. A run out of the gun with Genty. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. That is intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those all gas, no brakes. You better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Throwing no, and it's complete. This one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. And it is caught. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Final minute No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
Ticking under 50 seconds now. He spikes it.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Open man is Komet, the tight end.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This could potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and the sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in week 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the first drive of overtime coming up. So this offense, they could end it if they can punch it into the end zone. A field goal, and the game will continue. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Sanders to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Okay, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Sheduer. And that nearly picked off. Oh, that would have been a big INT here in overtime. Instead, they'll get another shot on 3rd down. Out of the gun here, Sanders. And that will be incomplete. I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime, but you have to punt the football.
I like how emphatic you are about it because I know the tendency is, as a player, let's go get this thing. You're actually telling your coach, come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call.
So that will be it. And how about that to start a season, Charles? Both teams 0-0-1.
Say that again?
Yeah, 0-0-1.
That is not what you expect to see when you look at the box scores, right? When you look at the standings after a game like that. And do you really think they worked the whole summer, the whole offseason to come in week 1 and leave with a tie?
No, I don't. But, hey, I guess better than being 0-1-0.
Good point.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.